got to do is you got to keep everything moving as one unit, okay? So if you think about that, their body, their neck, and their head all has to move as one unit.
Right.
So if I come up here and I'm at the head and I go, okay, and I grab his ears and I say, everybody move on 3. All right? What's going to happen? Right now I've got his head, I don't have his neck, and I don't have his torso. So when I say move, everybody's going to roll, and I'm going to be trying to keep up with his body and his head, and I'm going to be watching like that, right?
Should we bring him up higher?
So, yeah, so what you want to do, make sure you got all your personal protective stuff on. You're going to grab his shoulders a little bit, put it between his forearms, in between your forearms, and then you're going to hold like this. So when his body moves, I'm moving his shoulders and his neck and everything all at one time, okay? You're the one who's going to be in control and counting and telling everybody when they're going to move. It's not going to be the trauma doc, not going to be the ER doc, not going to be anybody else. Whoever's got the head, whoever it is, they're the lead, okay? The only thing you want to do is make sure that you've got their head, their neck, and their shoulders all at the same time, holding in place, and then you say roll. The only thing the trauma doc is going to tell you, let's roll them to the right, let's roll them to the left, something like that. But then whoever's got the head is going to be the lucky person to do it. Same thing when you're holding the C-spine, hold the C-spine, okay? Make sure that you're doing, don't let them wiggle around and moving up and down and stuff like that, okay? Just keep them in place, all right?
Okay.
Does that make sense? As far as how many people do you need to move them, how many people do you have in the room, and how many people can help? What's the minimum that you'd like to have? 2? Because if you got 2, I'm going to have the head, okay? Somebody else is going to come up and they're going to grab the shoulder and the hips and hopefully move your leg over a little bit, whichever way you're going to move. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody lift at the same time. You rotate. You hold it. Doc's going to check. Okay, everybody down. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody down. If you can, one person at the shoulders, one person at the hip, one person at the legs, and you're at the head. So 4 people is like ideal. Okay? If you don't have it, you can do it with 2.